Hello everybody and welcome back to another video with Electra Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, I want to come through to let you guys know a huge reminder, especially for those who are using the law of assumption, who are consciously manifesting what you want. I feel like this is a great reminder for those who feel like they are a bit stuck within the reality in the way that they may assume that there is not a way out of their circumstances, that they can't seem to manifest in favor of what they want or anything else for that matter, which honestly are understandable to the logical mind. I would say more to the ego mind, because even logically you should always assume that, you know, it's always the highest case scenario and that's it. That should be your logic, because it is your logic. You know, that's the way that you should be thinking, which you definitely are. But you know, within everything that you are manifesting, if you're somebody who tends to kind of get upset over the 3D, which I honestly feel like is more of the thing that should be focused on here, is if you end up spiraling, which you definitely don't, over your 3D, which if you guys also don't know, your 3D is your physical reality. It's basically all the physicality around you, all the stuff that you see, and upon you intending to manifest what you want, you're manifesting whatever it is that you want. You can see all of these things go from your 4D, which is where, you know, all your thoughts are, where everything that you're manifesting has already manifested. It comes into your 3D physical reality, and that right there is you getting what you want. All right, so when it comes to y'all feeling however it is that you may be feeling when you are manifesting what you want, and again, let's say that maybe you get a little bit triggered by what you see or anything else for that matter, which we are never claiming, because why would you? I want y'all to understand that those circumstances are extremely temporary, and this is something that I feel like is 110% something to remember all the way to the end of the finish line, because this goes a lot deeper than just, okay, well, you know, let's see what happens and maybe this will end up manifesting, but for now, blah blah blah. No, the answer is not that. The answer should always be, I know that this shit is temporary because it's not my reality. Literally, I'm living exactly where I want to be living. You should be knowing that you do have what you want right now, even if you do not physically see it in front of you. You do not need that proof, okay guys? Remember that. You do not need the proof. You do not need to physically see anything in front of you pop up in your face for y'all to understand that things are actually working out for you. All that you need here is to really understand that no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what it sounds like, no matter what it is within your reality, you know, your 3D reality, which even then it's not the reality that you are creating, so it doesn't even matter. These two don't click together. All of that stuff is just a moment, and it does not matter, because regardless of that, you are still living in the reality that you have chosen for yourself, and that is something to be very happy about. It is something to really understand that you are one with the reality that you have created for yourself, okay? And it is as serious as that. You have that much power over yourself and over your reality, and these are definitely things that are only going to continue to make you feel even more powerful and in control of what you got going on around you. Now, I do want to say that this is definitely very important, like a very important thing to keep in mind always, because I do know and have seen plenty of people honestly get very upset over things within their physical reality, if they're manifesting something with an SP, with money, with anything else. Honestly, some of these people can get triggered or upset over what they are again physically seeing, and that to them makes them feel as though they're not getting what they want. You know, they feel like they're stuck somewhere, or that this is just all there is, right? And I want you guys to know that even, you know, if you're not a law of assumptioner, which we all are manifestors either way, you know, you may not consciously know that you're manifesting, but we always are manifesting something, because we're always assuming in favor of something. So, you know, regardless, you are manifesting. But you know, even for those who don't know that they are consciously manifesting, that is still great advice for every single person to know, because overall, this is still something that counts for all of our realities. The way that you're living right now is not the way that you will be living in a year, because you are assuming differently within your reality to the extent of manifesting new things around you. And that goes constantly. We're always constantly changing, we're always growing, we're always becoming more powerful, and we should always be striving towards the next greatest thing, because that is what's next on our list. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being unhappy and always looking for the next new high. It's not like that. What it is about is you reach an all-time new high, and you just keep on going up and up and up, because that's the only place to go. You know, anywhere else from here is only up. And that's exactly what I want y'all to remember for yourselves as well. You know, when it comes to looking around and maybe getting upset or emotional or worried over what you're seeing physically in front of you, you have to always remember that it's never that deep, into the extent of thinking that this is it, because it's literally not it. It definitely is not it. And that's the best part about it, is that you can really create whatever other case scenario that you want within your reality to be the case, and it definitely will come to life and it will come true for you, because you are allowing that, because now you have granted it a lot of power to make it happen. And on top of that, guys, because you are so abundant, so powerful, so on top of your shit, on top of your game, just like that, everything is going to end up coming together for you a lot faster than if you were sitting here being upset over things that you're seeing around you. And this is a huge rule of thumb, I feel, especially for those who are, again, consciously manifesting what they want. If you're gonna sit around and get super upset over what you're seeing, honestly, yeah, cut yourself some slack, but also remember that it's not that deep or that scary, because this is just not the end of the road. I always believed in, if it's not okay, then it's not the end, and it literally is just like that. But even more now, I believe in, if it's not perfect in your highest favor, then that's not it. And it really is not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always only going to continue to get better from here. And that is something that your assumption has created wonderfully for you, because you're constantly assuming in favor of that. It's not even about how many affirmations you say. When you are saying your affirmations to yourself, or whether you just know the things that you know, all of these things do count towards you manifesting the bigger picture. Okay, so even if you're manifesting, let's say, to become a multimillionaire, which you honestly definitely already are, that's the thing, is that it's already done. And if you feel like that's unrealistic, then that's something you need to fix, because it should not feel unrealistic to you if that is what you're manifesting. Side note. But yes, let's say that you are manifesting being a multimillionaire, which you definitely, again, already are. If you see in front of you, oh my god, where's the money, blah blah, all this other stuff, right? Okay, so even right there, regardless of the way that it feels, regardless of the way that it seems, all of the case scenarios that you want to make a bigger deal for yourself, you have to remember that you're saying still that you are a multimillionaire. So why are you sitting here reacting to things around you that you know are not going to add anything to your reality? And when, don't tell me it's for self-pity. I know it is, but that should not be the reason. You should never be looking for a good reason, because you're not going to find one, to be upset over your physical reality being the way that it is. Although you have all the right in the world to feel how you do feel, but you cannot sit there with that forever. That's not the case here. That's not how it's supposed to be for somebody like yourself. You being as strong as you are, as abundant as you are, as prosperous, as everything that you need to be to manifest it all, you really do have to understand that if you say that you're a multimillionaire, somehow this universe is going to make a way for you to become a multimillionaire, just like you know that you already are within your 4D reality. And yes, it truly is as simple as that. And it is a really great feeling to know that things can really work out this way if you, again, allow them to. It's really big on you allowing things to happen, because some people can get upset over thinking that they're trying to allow it, but it's just not working, or they just don't believe it, so it's not going to happen, or whatever. And these cases, still, these reasons that you're saying why you can't manifest it, still should not be enough for you to stop. If you feel like you cannot get what you want, and that because you believe that you can't, that you're not going to, you have to work to rewire that shit. Because how are you going to become a multimillionaire and still assume that you can't have that much money? You know what I'm saying? Like, the things don't add up to each other. You can't say that you're so loved and you're always with somebody and you always have the love of your life by your side, and then cry about how you have nobody. It just does not add up. And I'm telling y'all this from even my own experience in the past. I remember there were plenty of times that I wanted to manifest something that I didn't have, like, initially speaking, you know, where I had no familiarity with that in my reality, because I never actually had it firsthand. You know, I've seen it on other people, I've seen other people have it, other people do it, whatever, but I never had it for myself. Regardless of the things that I've been through, and regardless of the way that I felt and what it looked like around me, I really had to learn to understand that if I'm gonna say I have something, it is always my responsibility to have power over that thing, and to not let things outside of me have more of a say than I do within my reality. And that goes for everything within your reality. You know, whether it was me manifesting love, money, happiness, anything, like school, finances, anything, okay? It could be literally everything and anything, which I have all manifested in the past because I knew that I could, because I believed in myself that much. The whole reason that I ended up believing in myself just that much was because I understood that if I'm gonna sit here and say that I have something, the last thing I should be doing is acting like I don't. I'm telling you guys, this is a game changer. This actually shifts everything within your reality for you to see just how aligned with everything that you're saying that you do have. You are so aligned with everything that you're saying that you do have. All of the things that you want, you are aligned with that thing right here in this very moment. And it's not about having that actual alignment. I just want y'all to know, you don't have to be energetically up to standard, or, you know, whatever. You don't have to think that you need to be somewhere else physically or emotionally speaking. But I will tell you guys that up here, all of the shifts that you're making for yourself with your beliefs are naturally going to make shifts within your energy all around anyway. But again, it's not about focusing on energy. Don't think to yourself, I'm in lack, oh, my energy's not here. No, it's always there. Like, literally, just by you thinking of you having what you want, by you assuming that you have what you want, you are literally already there with that thing. So again, it's not about energy, it's not about any of that stuff. It is, again, though, about your confidence, which does play an enormous role in your energy shifting in your highest favor to help you get what you want anyway, okay? The more that you believe in yourself in the way that you're supposed to, the more likely you will be to be very confident in yourself, naturally speaking. The more that you tell yourself that you have a whole lot of intelligence within you, you're so smart, you get everything that you want when it comes to school, all of your grades, all that great stuff, no matter what it looks like. If you know this for yourself, it's going to manifest anyway. If you tell yourself that you're extremely rich, that you make money left and right, that money comes in every single place, you don't even know how, you get so much money from this, people love to give you money, whatever it is that you want to say, the money will literally manifest itself for you because you are claiming such things with such confidence in yourself. The same thing goes with being loved, with having the beauty, with having the things that you want physically or mentally speaking, whatever it is. This is all about an alignment of you knowing who you are, and that's basically it, because once you know who you are, everything else falls into place for you. It's not really about, you know, you doing a whole bunch of meditations and I gotta get my energy right with this or whatever. You can say those things, but again, it's not something where it's like you have to fix yourself in order to get to a place. No, it's about you knowing your power from within regardless at the end of each and every single day, and trusting that no matter what it looks like in front of you, you don't really give a shit at all. You don't care about any of it because you know that what you're thinking up here is what's making everything out here happen anyway. Even if it feels like, oh, well, I don't really know what's gonna happen here. You know, I say that I have the love of my life, but do I really? But this, but that. Those are still limiting factors that you're allowing to play a role within your reality, in which you don't deserve to have that energy do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't deserve to assume that things outside of you can stop you, quote unquote, or that this could get in your way, because you know that it cannot without your permission. And never allow anything outside of you to have that much power to make you think that it could possibly stop you, because again, it cannot. With your power, you are beyond everything and anything else, and everything will always continue to align itself in your highest favor, simply because you are assuming in favor of that. And that is how you get what you want, genuinely speaking, within your reality. It's just being so strong-minded, so confident in yourself, having such a high self-concept that you know that it's your say over everything and anything else, and it literally always is. And that's always the best part about it, is that even if you feel stuck or whatever, you feel like you cannot get out of this place and you don't know what to do, I am here to let you know that you can definitely get up and get out of everything that you're saying that you cannot get out of, because yes, you freaking can, because this world is set up to help you succeed if you allow it to. And that's exactly right. You are the chosen one, you are the golden one, you are the winner of all, you are everything in between, and that is exactly how you should allow the universe to treat you, as the one, because you are the one, and that is with your permission. Of you knowing this, it is so, and so it is. Please remember, guys, that you have so much power over yourself and over your reality, as you have always known that you did. I will be completely honest, I really do feel like this is a very important thing for y'all to remember and to take with you, because it's just the standard point of how your life should be, where you understand that even if things don't look a certain type of way to you physically speaking, it's never the end. It's never going to be anything other than what you're saying that it is. And the more confidence that you have in this mindset, the higher the self-concept, the higher the confidence, the higher the self-esteem, literally everything that you know that you need in order to be successful, the higher it all is, the more that you're going to see your desires manifest way quicker than anything else, because you're choosing to believe in yourself in this way, with efficiency, with dedication, by persisting, by being consistent with that. All of these things add up, guys. It's the same thing as anything else within your reality. Whether you're using the law of assumption intentionally or not, you are still doing something to your life by thinking in favor of and assuming in favor of those things, and that's it. It's all about what you think and assume about, honestly, as consistently as can be. Like, it's always going to matter. What your beliefs are do matter, and what you choose to say about yourself in your reality all do play a role. But I will tell you guys that even if you say things that are limiting, you can say what you want to say. What is important though is that your beliefs are still aligning with the reality that you want. So you shouldn't be telling yourself that, you know, you're not going to have this and that if you want to believe that you are getting what you want. But even then, if you are saying I don't have this and that, don't try to persist in you saying those things. You should be persisting in you uplifting yourself and you telling yourself, I do have what I want, it is all working out. You know, basically shifting around your vocabulary, because that will add up to what you're thinking about constantly up here, and what you think about constantly up here will become an enormous part of your reality. And again, I just feel like that's super important to keep on you. Like, you have to always remember exactly what you bring to your table, and just how much power your beliefs hold within your reality, your assumptions hold, your everything, literally everything that you got going on. All that you're saying that you do have, it has to be a choice that you make. But believe me when I say, you do have those things, and those circumstances that you thought you couldn't get out of, they are completely temporary. Please just let them be temporary. because if you're a queen, you're a king, you're sitting on top of your castle, you're not going to be thinking about the past and how shitty things were. What you're going to be hella happy for the way that you're super successful right now and thinking to yourself, well shit, you know, who cares about that now? Like, look where I am now. Because absolutely, you are exactly where you need to be, but it's because of your consistency, your persistency within you getting what you want that is made possible. Okay, so it's all up to you, and you can definitely do it. I have no doubt about that at all. I know that y'all can definitely do this because I've seen so many people do it, and on top of that, a lot of y'all like to tell me about your success stories, which makes me extremely happy. All of this stuff that I'm telling you guys, it does seem crazy in a way, right? It may seem crazy to the logical mind, but I'm here to let y'all know, to me, it is completely normal. This is how it's supposed to be. And I understand where this could feel like a lot to the ego. You know, some people think like, oh, I don't want to believe that it's that simple. How can it be that easy? Guys, it's supposed to be that easy. And we, the people, seem to have been tricked out of that a very long time ago. But guess what, guys? We're snapping ourselves back into reality because that's not what we deserve as people. We all deserve to be extremely abundant within ourselves, within our realities and our lives. We deserve to have everything that we want, and we deserve to have things our way because we're allowing them to be our way. But again, it's always our responsibility to actually make them happen in our way. And I know that you definitely can all do that, guys. I know that y'all definitely freaking can. I want y'all to really put your back into this, mentally speaking. You don't have to do anything physically. Just shift your mindset around and really do what you have to do to just work on it, guys. Like, you don't have to believe that you live in a mansion right now if you feel like you can't, but you always can. And besides that, if you really want to get to believing that, then start trusting yourself and knowing that you are, like, literally that you are, that you're saying that you are because you said so, that you are, and that's it. Guys, you have so much power, and I never want y'all to put that to rest. Like, you guys have to be very consistent with these things, okay? That's why persistency is always key within the law of assumption. It's because it actually makes an enormous difference, and if you allow it to, you will be very happily surprised to see all of it coming to life for you, because why would it not, guys? Hello, this is the way of the world. It's supposed to be how I'm saying that it is, so let it be that way, because that is what we all deserve, and so it is, period. But all right then, my love, oh my goodness, thank you guys so much for watching my video today. This was so much fun to make because I just feel like it was an enormous great reminder for everyone out here who may feel like y'all are struggling or going through it or whatever, afraid. Don't be afraid, be very happy, feel very blessed, because you are getting yourself out of whatever it is that you thought you were trapped by, but you're not. Like, literally, guys, you have so much freaking power. Just apply it in the right areas. Be happy, okay? Understand that you applying this kind of pressure towards the shit that you don't want, it's not making your life better. Let's focus on the things that are making your life better, which is everything that you want. Allow it to happen, and don't ever assume that this is it, quote unquote, that this is all there is to it. Whatever, no, the fuck it's not, guys. Open your eyes. You have the whole wide freaking world. Whatever it is, I promise you, you can get it, okay? Whether it's an SP, whether it's money, whether it's a living situation, it's a job, it's academics, it's beauty, it's anything that you want, stardom, all of it, peace and ease. Let it just happen for you as swiftly and as calmly and as possible as that, thanks to yourself, guys. It is all up to you. It's all about you, and you can definitely for sure do it. I believe in y'all enough for me to know that, because I've done it for myself, so I have no excuse. I know that if I've done it, there's no way I could not believe in each and every single one of y'all. I know that I am the prime example for myself with that, so I know that if I can again, every single buddy else can as well, and so we will, because we already freaking are, guys, and that's absolutely freaking it. Yes, it is indeed. All right then, my love, oh my goodness, thank you guys so much again for watching. I will see y'all next Thursday for another video. Thank you guys for everything that y'all do, and thank you guys for all of the love, everything. Y'all are the freaking best. I'm so blessed. Thank you guys for it all. And honestly, whoever comes across my channel, this is something that's been going on through my mind a bit lately, but like, anyone who finds my channel, anyone who's blessed enough to come across me, you guys are meant to be seeing me at that time, okay? I'm somebody who, I don't care about being like shown out there. Honestly, I feel like the more it makes me like more nervous to think about, not that people would see my videos, of course, but more of, I'm very private, and also I make videos for very specific people. I make videos for people who actually want help, okay? So, you know, whoever finds me, and if you're meant to be here, what's up? Thank you guys for everything. We're gonna continue to grow up and glow up together, because we already are, definitely, and as we continue doing our thing, everything is gonna continue to align itself in all of our very highest favors. Yes, it is. So as we're doing that, continue to remember that this is not all that there is. Everything that you're saying that there is up here is all that there is. So if it's the whole wide universe, the whole wide universe is yours, and so it absolutely freaking is, guys. Don't play about it. You guys can do this. I already know it, duh, for sure, but y'all have to know it too, and so you definitely do. In Jesus' name, so it is. Thank you guys for everything again. May God bless y'all always. Please take care, everyone. You guys are the absolute best. Keep on doing what you're doing. I know that y'all are doing it very well. perfectly, definitely. God bless y'all again. Please take care, everyone. Bye. I really do not give a shit what you thought it looked like. I don't care if you thought that was the end and you thought, whatever. I don't care what you thought, because honestly, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's never the end until you're extremely happy. If you don't feel super blessed to be alive, if you don't feel like you have everything that you want, then guess what, guys? There's still always time, and it's up to you how you're gonna use that time, because the way that you're assuming, the way that you're thinking, the way that you're believing about everything, let it all be something that blesses you as opposed to anything else within this reality, because you deserve the best of the best, the highest of the high, and just everything in between. Like all of the great things that you know that you can have, let it happen in this way. You have to let it happen though. And I also know that you guys have way more than enough power for y'all to just manifest it, honestly, just by y'all assuming in favor of it, you know, choosing to be very positive about these things, seeing these things from a light and from a perspective of, I can definitely do it. Just like that, like I can do this. I know that this is not all that there is, because it's not. This is not all that there is. There is so much more for you to experience, for you to have, for you to manifest, for everything, because you deserve that for yourself always. And you know that you are just that blessed, because you have always been just that blessed. And let me remind you, if you forgot, okay guys, you have to use this, you have to apply it, and you have to let it happen for you. And just like that, I know that y'all will, because why would you not? Of course, with the reminder that these circumstances are definitely very, very, very temporary. There's all the room in the world for you to succeed, because now you understand that this isn't all that there is, and that is super alleviating to the right person who's watching this. If this feels like it resonates with you very deeply, take it with you and run with it, because this is really not all that there is. There's everything that you want, a whole crown, a whole freaking mansion, a whole castle, whatever, bro, whatever it is that you want, all of it is waiting for you. But it's not even waiting, it is already done. You just need to step in and claim it, and that's it. Once you've claimed it, it is done. And just like that, so it is, guys. Okay, let everything fall into place for you. The universe will show you exactly how to do that. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just allow this world to show you just how great this world can really be to somebody like yourself. Extremely great, because of you, your permission, so it is. May God bless y'all always. Thank y'all so very much again for watching. Please take care, everyone. You guys are the absolute best, and so it is. Take care, guys. Bye.